one and all present here. Because you all took out your valuable time from your busy Sunday schedule, I, Mrs. Shelly Sharma, Chief Coordinator MBSI, feel privileged to welcome our honored speakers, Dr. Arvind Deshmukh sir, Dr. Swaranjit Singh sir, and Dr. Divya Tandon for a talk on microbiology induction. You, my dear students, will be enlightened with the talk you will listen today. So before beginning with the talk, or before calling the speakers to enlighten you, I just want to ask you one question. Why you all opted for microbiology or biotechnology? For what idea you had in mind for choosing microbiology or biotechnology? Just raise your hands and you will be allowed to speak. Anybody who can, you students are there, just answer why you opted for microbiology or biotechnology. Anybody willing to say something about that? Are you all present there? I mean, it's an interactive session, my dear students. Feel free to talk. Nobody is there to answer. Okay, fine. Okay, who is this Pallavi with the name of Pallavi?
Yes, ma'am.
It's ma'am, may I know who are you? I mean, you were a student or a professor who has joined?
I'm a student, ma'am.
Okay, fine, Pallavi. Let me ask you. Let the session be interactive. You are a student of which stream, my dear?
I
Pallavi.
belongs to microbiology group, ma'am.
Great. Just a simple question. Why you opted for microbiology? What idea you had in mind for choosing microbiology?
Actually, I was passionate with virology, ma'am. So that's the reason I have chosen this microbiology.
Good. Great. Somebody else? Just two more students. Raise up your hand. Okay, Neha, you tell me. A student with the name of Neha, ID. Neha, I can just see Neha there. Okay, I think she's not there. Fine. Okay, my dear students, if you have opted for these subjects with certain goal in your mind, then it is very good, right? Whatever subject you choose, you should have a certain goal in a way, do something where you become a revolutionary or you become a game changer, right? So that you can do something for your nation. I can just say like pollution is increasing day by day. So in the field of microbiology, you can excel in environmental microbiology. Yes, she said about virology. So a big achievement we achieved was corona vaccine, fighting with the virus. Great. We when you have opted for something, make a plan to achieve something in that very field and work very hard, right? So I will not take much of time because we have a very renowned scientists and professors with us to give you a talk on this. So I will move ahead with this, and I would like to call our first speaker, Dr. Arvind Deshmukh sir. Sir is the president of Microbiology Society India and has organized many state level, national level, and international conferences in India, Sri Lanka, Bhutan, Mauritius, and USA. And one good thing about him is that he wants to work for students and farmers in India for the development of their interest in biotechnology, biofertilizers, and pesticides. I welcome you, sir, to enlighten the students. Dr. Deshmukh, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I am really very happy for the reason that there is a need of biotechnology and microbiology propagation in India. And at right time, you have taken this job this year actively and enthusiastic. Actually, the main work in Chandigarh of MBSI is carried out by Dr. Swarnajit Singh. I know all you are followers of Dr. Swarnajit Singh. And now this year, you are doing this activity to create awareness among the students, to create awareness among the teachers, inspiring them by giving best student memento. So today we'll call it is an induction program for the microbiologist and biotechnologist. What do you mean by induction? Meaning is that we are giving knowledge of the importance of microbiology and biotechnology. At the outset, I would like to thank Honorable Narendra Modi ji for starting 2 months back, for starting Bio E3 mission. Meaning is that when I observe all neighboring countries of the India, Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Dubai, as compared to all these nations, India is far ahead in microbiology and in biotechnology because of the inspiration given by the central government. So now it is your duty and it is my duty to tell the importance of microbiology and biotechnology to the common people. Again, understand, this century will be dominated by life science. Only two technologies will dominate this in this century. First is artificial intelligence, and second is a biotechnology. Means whenever we are living a eco-friendly life, whenever we are doing a sustainable development, understand again, every administrator, every prime minister, every president is talking about the sustainable development. Only development is not important. Normal development will create a pollution, will affect human health, will affect ecosystem, will affect animal health. We don't want such type of development. We want sustainable development. And sustainable development is possible only with the help of biotechnology. How? You see, biofertilizer, biopesticides, biofuel, bioremediation, then vaccines, antibiotics, and many such technologies, including biosensor, then including bio cement, bio steel, bio battery, genetically modified food, probiotics, single cell protein. I can give many such examples of the biotechnology. In Pune, in Maharashtra, there is a MBA in bio business. Meaning is that now bio business is also increasing, and there is a huge market to the bio business. So everyone today should understand the importance of microbiology and biotechnology. And microbiologist society is doing this work. So as a president of microbiologist society, it is my duty to request you all, let us come together. We may be only two. Slowly from 220 people will come. Then 200 people will come. Then 2000 people will come. And we'll convert this gathering as a mela. Many people will join this noble cause. And why? It is for survival. I will give an example. During the corona period, common man also learned about microbiology, learned about virology. He was knowing what is a viruses, what is a vaccine, what is the medicine, and how the disease get transferred. Common man was talking about. But still, in India, there is a lack of awareness. There are foodborne diseases, there are waterborne diseases, there are airborne diseases. How to get protected from all these diseases, health hazards? We must have awareness of the microbiology. So I request you all, every one of you decides that I will educate only 2 students. These 2 students will educate 4 students. 4 students will educate to 8 students. It is like a chain. And why? For the survival of human being. Otherwise, human being cannot survive. And someone will say that long ago, there was a human being on the earth, and human being died, eradicated, eliminated because of the tiny viruses. So there is a possibility. And if really we want to do the development, Honorable Narendra Ji Modi also told that European countries and Eastern countries are dominating in chemical technology and computer technology. But he also further told that in this century, India will dominate in life science and biotechnology. Again, you see, India is a country. There is a ample sunlight throughout the year. My son was in Denmark. He was telling that out of 7 days, 5 days, we cannot see the sun. And there is no sunlight for a full day. Means these people, they are searching sunlight. In India, there is ample sunlight. There is ample biodiversity, rich in biodiversity. Biodiversity is a boom to the India. So we should exploit this field, and we should make India as a powerful India. And we can be independent of the petrol, dissolve by using bioethanol. We can cover or we can solve the problem of malnutrition by using of single cell protein, and we can prevent many diseases like cancer also by avoiding chemical pesticides in the agriculture. Instead, we can use biopesticides. So, my friends, today I have tried to tell you the importance of microbiology and biotechnology. So, you go to the website www.microbiosociety.com and you can join your hands with Microbiology Society in many activities. We have many activities. We are giving award to the PhD students. We are giving award to the best students. We are giving award to the Rangoli exhibition, to the calendar presentation. We are distributing calendar free of cost. So like that, many activities we are doing. And whenever we are doing many activities, it is not a work of single person. Every person in different states should join and should work together. I really congratulate Shelly ma'am for taking this responsibility, although she is a young. But I have told to all teachers and all have accepted. In microbiologist society, we do not have senior or junior issue. We are working together under the umbrella of MBSI. So no ego, no senior, no junior, no rules and regulation, only devotion and dedication. So, Shelly ma'am, at the last again, because Divya Tandon will be also speaking along with the Swarnaji Singh today. So, I will wish all the best to both the speaker today. And I thanks Shelly ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for believing in me and for giving me such opportunity of becoming the chief coordinator. And yes, I will definitely work very hard for this, for the society and for betterment of the students. And as far as your talk was there, it was very intellectual, full of information for the students, and they might have gained a lot from it. To add on to this, I also just had gone through a talk of yours with Dr. Archana ma'am from Delhi University, where ma'am, I feel very great about ma'am, because she was also offered to settle down in USA, but she denied for it because ma'am wanted to work for the nation. So here I want to add one thing to the students. Yes, we as Indians, you are like microbes right now. You are not visible with naked eyes, but when you will shine and do something for your country and nation, everybody will look at you. So see, a scientist, a renowned person, denied to settle in USA just to work for our nation. And yes, in one talk there also, a bioproduct has been made in USA by a certain person, and he is gaining in dollars. I don't know how much that person is gaining. That is something in relation to biofertilizers. So students, you can work on that also. So now let me welcome my sir, Dr. Swaranjit Singh sir, for the talk. And Dr. Swaranjit Singh sir is listed in the top 2% global scientist for 4 consecutive years. Sir has achieved Lifetime Achievement Award twice, once by St. Xavier College, Ranchi in 2022 and then by Shulini University, Solin, HP in 2023. Sir has also received Fellow National Environmental Science Award, and presently Sir is also working for um, um, a cleaning program or bioremediation of water bodies in Panchkula, and Sir is the director of SAS Polyclinic. And lastly, Sir, I am very, very grateful to you. Because of you, I became the member of MBSI in 2023. I got a privilege of working for the students, where I took up 15 schools and educated more than 700 students. And I achieved 2 awards for that. Iron Lady Award, as I told you, and one was a Rashtriya Nari Gaurav Award for that. It is all because of you and your guidance. So, waiting for you to enlighten the students. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, Shelley, for the nice introduction. And I'm also very thankful for inviting me to this great forum. Dr. Deshmukh has given a fantastic overview of microbiology. Microbiology is library of life. Microbiology is the genome of life. And we have to spread it through the great academic body that is MBSI. Dr. Deshmukh is a very dynamic leader, and he has chapters of MBSI in all states and union territories. I really want to clap for Professor Deshmukh. He has told so many great things about microbiology. I will add some more for you. We have gathered here to discuss induction of microbiology. There is a saying, the whole world is under the microscope. When I was doing my PhD as a young boy, there was one Venkat Raman. He was a great scientist in Jorhat. He liked me very much and told me that I am very good in microscopy. And my age that time was 22. My collars were high because he told me I'm good in microscopy. Then he told me the whole world is under the microscope, and he was very, very right. Microbes are smart, though they are single-celled. Most of them are very beneficial and help us. Microbes are a source of food. They provide us probiotics, bread, cheese, yogurt, alcohol, kimchi, vada, dosha, idli. Microbes also give us antibiotics, enzymes, and hormones, to name a few. Microbes clean the environment and provide us with a green and clean environment. They eat up toxic, carcinogenic pollutants like herbicides, pesticides, insecticides, and even PAH, polyaromatic hydrocarbons, which are very, very difficult to degrade. Not only that, but microbes can also degrade dyes that are so toxic and used in the textile industry. We are very fortunate to have 3 hotspots of biodiversity in India. These are in the Western Ghats, which comprises of Maharashtra, Gujarat, Goa, Kerala, Karnataka, and parts of Tamil Nadu. Then we go to the northeast. It has got 7 sisters like Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh, Tripura. And even Sikkim is very rich in microbial diversity. Then we have Andaman and Nicobar Islands. They are full of microbial. Let me tell you that the cultures are very, very important and they must be preserved and conserved. I had the opportunity to serve in the best culture collection of India for many, many years. And that culture collection is known as Microbial Type Culture Collection. MTCC staff worked with dedication and sincerity and preserved and identified cultures of bacteria, fungi, and yeasts. Culture collections are set up by all the countries in the world, as this is a very vital and important activity of the human mankind. All culture collections are members of WFCC, which means World Federation of Culture Collection. Government of all the countries, USA, India, Australia, Europe, China, Japan. Can you please off your mic? Dr. Deshmukh, can you please off your mic?
Hello. Error काय येतोय पुढे?
Dr. Deshmukh, can you off your mic?
My signal not available लागले का ही असं काय पुढे यायला लागले?
Government of all countries spend billions of rupees and billions of dollars to conserve the cultures that may be needed someday in the future for making antibiotics and foods. The present day cultures may become extinct or endangered. Then we can take out the cultures from the culture collection and use them for beneficial purposes. The main role of culture collections is to conserve microbial diversity. They preserve microbes in liquid nitrogen by freeze drying and in deep freezers -80 degrees centigrade. They need a cryoprotectant like glycerol and serum. Some cultures cannot be cryopreserved. Hello, Dr. Deshmukh, can you please off your mic?
I think sir is not nearby. He's not able to listen. Dr. Deshmukh, sir, kindly mute your mic, sir.
Yes, I closed it. Okay, some cultures cannot be cryopreserved, so they are put in the liquid culture like Thiobacillus and Acidophilus. Culture have strains from all over the world. They have library of life. Cultures. Hello, Dr. Deshmukh. Hello, Dr. Deshmukh. Dr. Deshmukh, can you off your mic? Can you off it? You are the co-host. Shelly, you can off it. Can you off the mic of Dr. Deshmukh?
No, sir. I don't have that.
Okay, don't worry. I'll go on. Don't worry. Cultures of Mount Everest, deep sea trenches, acid and alkaline environment, boiling water, hot springs from extreme cold places are all under one roof in a culture collection. You do not have to go to Antarctica to collect cultures, or dive under a sea to get cultures from the sea. You can get those cultures from Mount Everest, from Antarctica, all in a culture collection under one roof. Culture collections identify trains, and they also supply cultures for research. They train people to preserve and identify cultures. Culture collections hold seminars and workshops. Nowadays, space microbiology is advancing rapidly. In the America and some countries in Europe, there is a course of undergraduate and graduation space microbiology or astromicrobiology. I appeal to the Indian government that they should also start space microbiology and space biotechnology, because we are very good in space technology. I'm going to write a letter to the Minister of Science and Technology that we introduce space microbiology as soon as possible. The space food has to be lyophilized or freeze-dried to last for many, many months for the astronauts to take. Spirulina, which is a seaweed, is very rich in protein. And it has got high protein diet for the astronauts. In the space, microgravity, and no oxygen, spirulina can grow very, very well. So, spirulina seaweed will be used as the future space food. A very major problem that only microbiology can solve is the antimicrobial resistance. And this problem will also go to space one day. When the astronauts are in space for 1 year or for 6 months, some antimicrobial strains may become resistant, because we have found in empty space that some bacillus species can survive in space station. We identified a culture from the space shuttle which had a bacillus species. By the year 2050, if we do not have enough new and effective antibiotics, millions and millions of people may die. So we have to search for new antibiotics so that we save millions of people on the earth. They should not perish. And only microbiology can do this. There is a class of molecules known as biosurfactants. My lab worked on biosurfactants for 30 years. We found that even the biosurfactants have got antimicrobial activity. So I tell my students who are still in touch with me to identify the lipopeptides and the rhamnolipids for antibiotic activity. Even the biosurfactants can give us new antibiotics and save millions of people before 2050. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir, for such an informative talk and so many ideas for our young students to excel in the field of microbiology, and the way they can work for their environment, because our environment pollution is increasing day by day. Bioremediation and all processes are required, because like reaching on to moon is not quite easy. So we have to do everything to sustain on this earth. So thanks for such a wonderful talk, and it was very great to know that you will work for writing a letter to the ministers for space microbiology, and that would be a great achievement in the field of microbiology. So thank you so much, sir, for such a wonderful and informative talk you gave us. Thank you, sir.
Thank
So
you.
our next speaker for the talk
Thank you,
is,
Shali.
welcome, sir. Our next speaker for the talk is Dr. Divya Tandon. Dr. Divya Tandon has an experience of 8 years and has done her specialization in industrial and environmental microbiology
त्यांनाच माहिती ना
and,
ते म्हणतात
and
ते
has
तुम्ही तेच टाइम
published 20 papers in national and international
मला एक
journals.
दोन मेसेज आले तसे
And above that, ma'am was my senior in graduation while biotechnology and in post-graduation during microbiology. So I really feel very privileged inviting her for the talk. Dr. Divya, you're most welcome.
हॅलो करा किती कोड का नाही आहे
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Shali, for inviting me and giving this opportunity to be the part of this talk. So, first of all, kindly confirm, is my voice audible?
Yes, yes, you are
Okay,
audible.
okay.
हो झिरो
Thank
जी
you.
जी जी
So, I think it's so many things are already clear, and before me, there are highly renowned learned personalities
हो
who
चालू आहे, दोन्ही
talked
चालू आहे,
about
दोन्ही चालू आहे.
microbiology. But as I am the part of this speaker or the talk, I must say
हे बंद आहे.
that
बंद आहे
हा, तिकडची.
by talking about microbiology is a big privilege for me. And believe me, students, it's really a great
हा
opportunity,
खाली.
or
जी जी
feel yourself lucky to be a part of microbiologist or to be a microbiologist. So before I start, I must say that uh, our host and Shelly, the chief coordinator, before she started, she asked why you opt for microbiology. So I have made a very little bit easy presentation for all of you to know about the scope and applications of microbiology. Okay, so this is saying host disabled participant screen sharing. So Shelly, can't I share my screen here? Shelly, can you let me know? Because it is saying that I don't have an access to share the screen. Is it? Okay, no problem. Anyways, I can say simply, okay, no issue. So microbiology, right? So before we start about microbiology, I must say that you all know about coronavirus, right? So one single virus, it shuts down the whole planet, right? So there is a no scope of asking the scope of microbiology. It is the virus only which shuts the planet, and virus is a microorganism, and again the vaccine which give us life and which gives us life, which is invented by Bharat Biotech. It is also part of applied sciences that again creates that. We can say that biotechnology as well as microbiology both are the pillars of our life.
मॅडम
And
यू
we-
कॅन शेअर युअर स्लाइड्स
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
येस विजिबल नाव
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, sir. So, like we are talking about one single virus, it shuts down the whole planet. And people are asking, like, after, I think there are certain students which are doing their UG or some are for PG students. So, usually, whenever we choose our course, higher studies, what's the first thing that comes in our mind? What is the scope? So, now as Dr. Swaranjit Singh, even Deshmukh sir, and Shelly, all of them have talked a little bit about coronavirus. So, because of coronavirus, now no one will ask about the scope, right? Because all now know how much important is these fields now, as already discussed by all. But we can have few picks that microbes, they are tiny creatures, individually too small to be seen with unaided eye. Like Shelley give a beautiful example. You all seems to be invisible because all have switched off their camera, right? But when you show your presence by doing the beautiful actions or discoveries, then you will outshine the world. So similar are the microbes, too small to be seen, and they includes bacteria, archaea, fungi, and protists. So you can see various pictures how they look. So you can see that when we visualize them, they seems to be very fascinating, right? But they are not lovable. They are not good. We can see that microbes, they are necessary evils because, like sir has already mentioned in detail, they have certain kind of beneficial as well as the harmful aspects. Now if we talk about, like, I think Pallavi is the one, she said that because of virology she opted for microbiology, right? So you can see there are different branches of microbiology where we can make our career. So you can have bacteria, algae, fungi, protozoa, parasites. Then you can study their mechanism, the process, how microbes they are acting inside. So we can study their genetics, ecology, and microbes, they are disease related. So they helps in infection control as well as causing. Sir has given already the example of antibiotics. So you all know that antibiotics are one, these are all itself, they are microbes, and they are the one which inhibit the growth of other harmful microbes. Then in case of the branch of microbiology, we have environment microbiology. You can see the climate that it is changing like anything. So again, by inculcating the application of microbiology, you can also know various pros and cons of this field also. And in industrial microbiology, various kind of food, beverage technology, pharmaceutical, and even the most trending one, the genetic engineering, is in the trend. So all are included under the branches of microbes, right? So microbes in our life, we can't say that it is our higher studies we are dealing with microbes, but microbes, they are playing role in our day-to-day life. You know that whenever we are having certain kind of disease, it can be viral, it can be bacterial, it can be fungal. So again, microbes, they are dealing with us throughout in our life. They play role in industry, they play role in manufacturing various products. And already the dynamic personalities, they talk about PGPRs, biofertilizers. So if someone asks how microbes, they can play role in agriculture, so we know that we now need to replace the traditional method of farming. Again, microbes, they are playing tremendous role in fixing the nitrogen, as serving as a biofertilizers, biopesticides, which not only deteriorate or deleterious or remove the harmful effects, but also gives eco-friendly attitude that can be further usable. Then microbes in food. Sometimes, like if I talk about industrial microbiology, then you all know that yeast is the backbone, right? Yeast is a backbone that leads to the formation of many products. There is a big list. But at the same time, there are certain kind of agents which causes food spoilage. Food poisoning is causing, toxicity is causing, and by the use of microbes, we are going green. You know that petroleum products, they are causing so much of pollution, it deteriorating our environment. So by the formation of biofuels, employing the process of bioremediation, that is the use of biological agent to remove the contaminants they are in, and again microbiology is playing role. So you can see, like if you have to think that after doing microbiology, what are the fields where you can settle in, right? So you can work with biotechnology, geomicrobiology, medical, industrial, dairy, food, soil, anywhere, because in any field, wherever testing is required, right? If it is potable for consumption or not, it is done only and only by a microbiologist. So we can say that microbiology is a science of today and tomorrow, because doing research, like sir mentioned, that we need to study the antimicrobial characteristics. We have to create so many antibiotics, otherwise people can lose their survival. So we need to think that research is not only to get some renouncement, some publications, patent, but doing research in microbiology is required globally for the benefit of society. It is the need of our. So if you have taken taken this field as your career, work hard, and it doesn't matter what kind of research you are doing, that is up to a very high level or a small level scale, but if it is for the societal benefit, whatever we are using that are cheap, you can recommend to the society, that can be easy to cultivate, you can outshine, right? So these are certain kind of things what you can do after doing microbiology. In food sector, you can serve as a quality control officer. Even after doing microbiology, you can become an entrepreneur. That is, you can have set up your own lab in the area, and there is so much government policies that will benefit this, and these are certain kind of rule or scope of microbiology. So I think with this, you are now able to clarify that why we opted microbiology, or what we can do after completing our course, and how we can aware people for the same, right? Like sir said that working for the society is not a work of a single person. If you learned any one thing from this, I think I am successful, because you can guide one more, and by doing this a chain can be created. So these are again the scope, that after doing your undergraduation or post graduation, what are the fields where you are settled. Like whenever we are doing some studies, the main thing that comes in our mind, what we will do after that, right? So if you opt for microbiology, there are lots of opportunities, but you have to work hard, and you will definitely outshine, right? So if in the end, I am talking about myself. So I am serving as head of department in Shulini Institute of Life Sciences and Business Management, Solan. This institute is affiliated to HP University, Shimla. So Himachal Pradesh is a hub of research centers like CRI Kasoli, there is CSIR, IHBT Palampur, Dr. Y.S. Parmar University of Horticulture and Forestry, Directorate of Mushroom Research, Chambaghat, Potato Research Center in Shimla. So I felt privileged to be the part of this institute because in our vicinity there are so much I can see good research is going on. So by collaborating, we can have something good that can outshine or that can serve the society. And these are few photographs from my lab where my students are working with microbes. So you can have look on this. So that's all from my side. I hope it is okay for everyone. So thank you so much. That's it from my side.
Thank you, Dr. Divya, for such an informational talk. It was just wow, I can say. Why this? Because, today's generation is more into audio visual learning kind of a concept. So it was both, and they had a detailed data of where they can excel in this field and what all is to be done. So that makes it very much clear for the students what has to be done and how they can move and excel in this field. So it was quite informational. Thank you for such a wonderful talk, ma'am. Now, in the last, I would like to express my deep sense of gratitude towards Dr. Deshmukh sir, Dr. Swaranjit Singh sir, and of course Dr. Divya Tandon for sparing your valuable time and for sharing the word of wisdom for the students, and above all your experiences, which definitely make a difference in their life. And my dear students, this talk or the information or the knowledge which you have gained from these intellectual scientists and professors of our nation can be a pathway for you to succeed as a microbiologist or biotechnologist, because much is to be done. Learning never ends, knowledge never ends. You can learn from anything. So there are many diseases which are not curable, and you can work there on molecular basis and find the cure for such diseases. So you have to find out where you can go and excel in the field, and where you can bring a change for your nation. Change, what I can say is, don't be a game player, be a game changer, be a revolutionary, and then only you will shine bright and shine bright like a diamond. So that is what we all want. So my best wishes are for you all students, and thank you so much, doctors and the speakers for the today.
Thank you very much, Dr. Shelly.
Thank you.
And we'll work more in the future.
Definitely, sir.
Okay.
Thank you everyone.
Yes, and tell to Swarnajit Singh sir also that I will be visiting Chandigarh very soon.
Great, I am happy.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I will definitely tell, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Divya. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.